Week 12 wrap-up of the New Orleans Saints against the San Francisco 49ers. And I'm sorry, y'all, this recap took me a little time to make because I had to cool off. And it is Wednesday. The game was Sunday. So y'all know I was heated. And the Saints took a loss if you kept up with this. If you want Saints recaps, come to the TaeVi Network. And if you're looking for score predictions or any other Saints news, come to me on before Saints game. I drop my score predictions of who I think going to win and who I think is going to win out of the Saints games. But this game, I predicted the Saints would lose this game 34-23. The Saints missed that mark by about 23 points. And the San Francisco 49ers offense wasn't that good. Either it was a defensive game, but the Saints had multiple opportunities. But this game pissed me off because the Saints committing penalties again, turning the ball over again. The recipe for a loss. The defense did their job. Even with Marshawn Lattimore out, they did their job. They held the 49ers every chance they could. They gave up a touchdown right before half, but other than that, they were pretty stout the whole day. And Alvin Kamara gave up 2 fumbles, one early on the first drive and another one in the red zone where the Saints really needed points. But right after that, the Saints, I don't know if that was, I believe that was, I think that was the second time they was in the red zone. But right after that or before that, the Saints were in the red zone. No, that was before. Kamara fumbled, and then the Saints had 4 shots to get in the end zone, and they passed the ball 4 times. Granted, Andy Dalton put a couple big-time throws that Taysom Hill missed the one open. Juwan Johnson missed one down a seam route. Could have been a touchdown, but the Saints just don't make enough big plays, and I picked the 49ers to win this game because the Saints are too inconsistent. 1 week, they're clean. They're playing clean ball, no turnovers, no penalties. The next week, they're committing bonehead penalties and turning the ball over, just giving the game to the 49ers. This game was here for the taking. 4 times in the red zone, I believe. They got the ball on the 49ers, I think, 38, 42-yard line, and they didn't get a field goal. They kicked 1 field goal. Will Lutz missed it. This tells you the whole bad energy from the offense. It passed on to Will Lutz when he missed the field goal kick. That's how bad it was. It's like, and Dennis Allen, oh my God, I have to get to this before. This is going to be quick because I'm pissed off right now. Chris Harris Jr., we got him off the practice squad a few weeks ago because we was injured. But, oh my Lord, give up an unnecessary roughing call. Then gets beat. He was getting toasted by Jennings all day, and he still was in the game after the first half. After he the one who caused us to give up the first half touchdown right before the half over. Push the guy, gets unnecessary roughness, then gives up the touchdown, I believe, in the corner of the end zone. No, that was Tyrann Matthews tipped the ball and he caught the ball. That was a great play. But he was getting beat by Jennings all day. Bradley Roby's back. Alontae Taylor's there. Paulson Adebo's there. Why was Bradley Roby not in the slot? I seen Alontae Taylor out a few plays. Chris Harris is not that guy to be in the slot every play defending. He's getting beat. If you watch the game, he's getting toasted. He's holding on the play. Alontae Taylor caught a pick. That was a momentum swing. He got called for a holding that took the interception back. Alontae Taylor's first interception, I believe. He took it back. He's been so close every week, and he finally got it off Jimmy G. Jimmy G was just waiting to throw a pick. The Saints defense was all over the field. Granted, the 49ers defense was as well, but the Saints were driving. They got into red zone, but the 49ers defense were pretty stout. But I want to get to Andy Dalton. Like I said, he made some good throws. I can't blame Andy Dalton. But the offense as a whole, 0 points. You can't defend that. Like, I know Kamara fumbled in the first quarter. That's early in the drive. We can get over that. They gave up. The defense held them 3. Did their job. The second fumble. Can't blame Andy for that. The drop to Taysom Hill. Can't blame Andy for that. Jawan Johnson. The drop down the seam route. Touchdown. Can't blame him for that. Chris Olave. Big third down. 3rd and 9, I believe. And throw a big shot to Chris Olave. Right through his hands. Didn't even touch his hand. I mean, it went right through. It was a dime by Andy Dalton. Another one. Speaking of that, I don't know what a catch is anymore. I do not know what a catch is anymore. It has to be some prejudice against the Saints in this NFL. I'm sorry, I just gotta say it. There's no way. The Saints always getting screwed by a call, and when I say always, I mean always. It's a few games out the year you're gonna be boom. The Saints are not getting that call. It's so bad that when the Saints do get a favorable call in their way, us fans be like, whoa, that's shocking. When they go to a boot review and the fans of the Saints together, we like, oh, we know this ain't going to the Saints. Whatever it is, if it's a sack fumble for us and we recover, oh, it's not a sack fumble. Yep, put it back on the 10-yard line. Ball is on the offensive team. Saints on defense. It's like, I don't know what's going on with the NFL referee, but how is that Chris Olave ball not a catch? The man caught the ball, came down, elbow hit the ground, then the ball popped out. If it's anything, it's down by contact after the catch. Like, this is foolish, NFL. And I know that's something I picked that, but that's horrible by the NFL. They need to fix that. And I know it is what it is. You got to get over it. It happens to everybody. Man, it happens to the Saints more than often. I ain't going through all the past things, the past flags, penalties, mishaps that the Saints, I ain't going through all the past mishaps, mistakes that the refs have made on Saints parts, but it's a long list, and you can go find it out for yourself, and it's horrible. But I want to talk about Alvin Kamara because Alvin Kamara is not the same player it used to be. We need to get over it. Stop wishing for 2016, 2017 Alvin Kamara because he's not the guy. He's been injured the last 2 years, banged up here and there, nicked. Never 100% lately. He's not like Christian McCaffrey, but I think he's not like Christian McCaffrey where he misses a lot, too many games, but he's to that point where he's getting injured and nicked and have small injuries here and there throughout the whole year, and I think he will be traded just like Christian McCaffrey. It's not gonna be this season. I think he will be traded probably the off season's next season. I think it's inevitable because when the Saints realize that they can't contend, they don't have their first round pick this year. But if they realize they can't contend next year, no matter who's at quarterback, and I think Jameis has a better chance of being at quarterback than Andy Dalton. I think Andy Dalton might move on after the season and try to go find another starting job. Or if he could get this job, I know the Saints will keep him, but Jameis seems like he's unhappy that he got dealt a raw hand. But I think the Saints will have a nice sale like Carolina had. Even though Carolina only gave away Christian McCaffrey, DJ Moore was up there for sale. Nobody took him. They had Brian Burns, J.C. Horn, a couple guys like that. But I think the Saints will have a lot of players to give away if they feel they cannot contend next year. And I think they have Kamara, Demario Davis, Michael Thomas. All those guys will be up for trade. I think Cameron Jordan is a lifer no matter what. But hey, those are the type of guys that I feel that can be traded. You could get some nice compensation back from. I think guys they can build with are Alontae Taylor, Pete Warner, Chris Olave, of course. And I think that's some good guys you could keep. Caden Ellis, he's showed up big while Pete Warner has been out. I think he could be a great player. Marshawn Lattimore, I don't know if they want to trade him. Marshawn is still young of age, still a big-time player, makes lockdown cornerback. You could put him on one side with the best receiver and let him do his thing. He might give up a couple plays here and there, but overall he's solid and top corner in his league. Top 3 at least, top 5 at least. You can argue with anybody, but most people will have him in their top 5. So, like I said, I haven't been pleased with what I've been seeing with Kamara in the last 2 years. Even though he's a good player, still a good player, but his running never was his specialty. As always was the plays he makes out of the backfield after he gets the ball in his hands, with the yards after catch, the moves he can make, getting them in open field. But the thing I see from Kamara, and I've been seeing this for like the past 2 years, with the injuries adding up on him, he doesn't go for extra yards. The last time he went for extra yards was the play where he just fumbled. And that's because he was right in the middle of the field. He couldn't, just lay down. And he already had a guy on his back. But when he's catching a ball on a swing route, out route, any type of route, the first down could be right there. And he'll run, but he'll run towards the sideline and doesn't try to get that extra yard for the first down. So besides it, so instead of it being 1st and 10, it'll be 2nd and 2. It'll be 3rd and 1. Like, turn your head upfield, get the first down, and keep it going because those kill drives at 3rd and 1, that puts the offense at a disadvantage because what? Defense, they can run first. We already have Andy Dalton at quarterback. We don't have a pass-heavy offense. They think we're going to run, and most of the time it's a Taysom run or run in the backfield. We probably get stuffed. So get the first down. I see that a lot out of him. He gets the ball, and he doesn't go for extra yards anymore. Like, he doesn't try to turn it upfield and make bigger plays. He settles for the 5-yard run out of bounds, 7-yard run out of bounds, 8-yard run out of bounds. He doesn't want to get hit. I don't know if that's just me, but if y'all see that with Kamara, y'all let me know. He doesn't turn it upfield how he used to. He doesn't try to get those extra yards. He doesn't try to get that first down. He gets that 7 yards, runs out. If the first right there and the defender's right there by the first that's blocking him in the first, he's not going for that first. He's going to run out of bounds and just take them yards. And I don't know if I guess he's trying to preserve his body because, like I said, the injuries are adding up. But that's not a way to play. Like, that's not a way to play if you playing to win. Get the first down, didn't run out of bounds. And I know that's easier for me to say, take that hit, get the first down. But hey, the Saints trying to win games. You don't have no first round pick. Losing isn't going to help this team in no way. It's going to kill the team morale. It's already a quarterback controversy where the fans want Jameis Winston. Some fans want Andy Dalton. Some fans don't even damn care. They put Taysom Hill in there. And I don't care who in that quarterback right now. I just want some wins. And at the end of the season, I just want Dennis Allen. Well, right now, I want Dennis Allen to realize that, hey, you saying the same thing every week is not resonating with no one. Let's do what we're doing. I feel like we played the game how we should have played the game. No, you didn't, because Kamara fumbled twice. That's not playing the game how we should play the game, obviously. Chris Harris Jr. getting toasted on defense. That's not how we playing the game. Bench him. If somebody's playing bad, bench him. Don't throw him back out on the field for him to make more bad plays. And that's exactly what happened with Chris Harris Jr. He's getting toasted the first half. You start him in the second half at the slot, and he's getting cooked again in the second half. And we look up, we like, oh, another third down giving up. Who checking that guy? Oh, that's Chris Harris. Holding call. Who that is? Oh, Chris Harris. 7-yard out route on third down. Who that is checking? Oh, number 19, Chris Harris. Interception. Oh, call back. Defensive holding, number 19. Who that is? Chris Harris Jr. Damn. And I don't want to pick on you, Chris Harris, but you had a horrible game. Sorry. I'm not here to be cool with feelings. I'm just here to tell y'all what I saw. I told you I keep it a buck. I'm a Saints supporter, but me and my fiance planned to go to this Tampa Bay game in Tampa. We was either going to go to the San Francisco game. I'm glad I didn't go to that one, Tampa. But we chose Tampa because Tampa was close, and that was Thanksgiving weekend, so the flights were crazy for San Francisco. But Tampa, we was going to go to this game. But the performance they put up against San Francisco, I said, I'm not wasting my money of me and my fiance time. Flying out to Tampa, getting a hotel, doing all that, all the experience. No, we're not doing that. Nah. It's not worth it. They gotta prove to their supporters and their fans that they can put out a great product. Now the division is still in hands because they have Tampa this week, and Tampa is 5-6. They lost to the Browns. The Saints are 4-8. So if the Saints win this, hey, they tied. They last in the division now because Carolina won. And Carolina, hey, they look like they got a little juice with Sam on the back. This division will go all the way to the end. But if the Saints lose this week against Tampa and be down 2 games and lost to Tampa twice already this season, I think it's going to be curtains for them, because that's 2 games you lost to the leader in the division right now, and that's head up. So you're going to have to win the division, you're going to have a win over them, Atlanta. If you beat Atlanta, you're going to have to clear them by a win, and that's going to be tough with the way this division is. So Week 12 wrap up. Sorry I gave it to y'all late, but come to me for y'all recaps if y'all want some good analysis. Not biased analysis. I'm going to give it to y'all how it is. Y'all see me today. I was kind of mad. That's why I got it out late, but it's okay. Come to me for your score predictions. We got Tampa Bay Monday night. Let's go, Saints. And I say that with not too much. What's the word I'm looking for? Happiness. I'm not enthusiastic about this game coming up Monday, but hey, Tampa sucks as well. So, and they always play Tampa tough. So let's see if they could get a win against Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hey, battle of the losers this Monday. Let's go.